Hey guys, what's going on? This is TerrenceRe. I got another stock market update for you on today, September 1st, uh, week ending on a Friday evening. Basically, we had what I would call a flat day or an inside day. Didn't get a lot of movement. The market did open up. I'm going to pull up the SPX and we can see the market actually opened up here and it pulled down as we got later on throughout the day. I can actually pull this up on like a 1 minute chart. Sometimes just so you can see the movement on how it moved, right? And so if we look, we can see the market open up. Let's go to 9:30 a.m. right here. See the market gapped up, pushed a little higher, and then from there we can see it kind of move down, and then by the end of the day we can see where it ended, right? So when I call that basically inside day, open up higher, and at the end of the day, it only was a change of like $8, right? You look up here, 8.11. So that's a um relatively like small day. So that's one of them days where you want to have some positive theta decay in your account, and you're just getting paid as the volatility dwindles away. What I really want to talk about is if you've seen last weekend's video where I went over the scans that I ran on some, and I showed some stocks that I had moving this week or uh, some trade potential. And I pull up some of those stocks right here. The number one was K-Web, and K-Web. Um, I placed a trade on. I think I did on Monday or something like that. But I've been in K-Web, and I also made a trade in it today. So I'm gonna bring up my Fibonacci's so you guys can see that. Let's bring up the drawings. Boom. So remember, we got this Harami down here, signal to change in direction. We got an up move. So we got a low, a high, a low. Then we got a higher high. And so when it pulled back here, I threw my Fib retracements on. This is my sweet spot. I've been talking about it. Actually, if you look at yesterday's video, I said we want to get a pop higher to take out this high. And today, sure enough, the market gapped up higher. And you can see it already hit the first level, take profit level on the Fib. So all I did was, now earlier in the week, I had sold a put. I already closed that out for a profit. Um, Now it's something I just did a cover call, bought 100 shares, and then sold the call against it. Sold the 33 strike out here at the 33 strike, and I'm out in October. So if the market goes up, even though I think the market easily can go and take this high out. So at the very least, I think it'll make it up to around 30. Let's call it 32.50. And you would say, well, why sell the call? It just raises your gives you a higher probability of profit. If you just buy the shares, then you got to have somewhere where you're gonna take profit. A lot of times, people don't have an out. I'll leave that call on, and if it runs through it, then I just let them call the shares away. Up around 32. I mean, up around 33. Or if enough um if enough vol comes out, enough theta decay comes out of the call, I'll close it out for like 50% and leave the shares on and just go for the ride. So that's something, and all of that trade was just set up. I scan for a certain candlestick, and I will be talking about that. Just stick with the technical analysis series that I'm running, and I'll get to the part where I'm scanning for stocks. But right now, the next one will be this weekend. We're gonna go over trend lines. But I found a Harami or I think I was on the yearly. Excuse me, the weekly, and scanned it. But either or, found the Harami, seeing the change in direction, right? Got a pull back, and then this hammer candle right here. So we take out the. It's not gonna let me. Why you ain't letting me hide the drawings? Now all of a sudden it won't let me hide them. 'Cause normally on it, you can just right click on the screen and you can hide. Oh, that's because I got them. I don't want to do that. That's why it's not letting me do it now. Hide drawings. See this candle right here? This was a hammer candle. And so when you have a hammer candle like that, the saying is that that's pushing the market up. How I look at it is anywhere I see wicks. See down here? See long wicks? So I was anticipating getting a push right here. So you get this push on Monday, then it pulled back a little bit. Then we got a gap higher. So at that point, now we have established higher highs, and when you get higher highs, so you generally want to see the market go higher. You think that the market is going to go higher, and so the next I would like to see it take this high out up here, and from right here we can see that will be a point of resistance because the market turned here, market turned there, then we got had a gap here, so that's going to be there. So that's why you sell calls against your shares, your long shares. Let's go take a look at the triple Qs. I talked about the triple Qs in yesterday's video, and it actually pulled back. I was expecting a pullback today. I talked about the pullback today. Yesterday's video, I said I expected to get a little pullback. It was just 40 cents, not a lot, but I just because the MACD turned over, right? So I don't know how far it. I don't expect it to go down a whole lot. Could get a little chop, but then once we get that chop, I am betting on the market going up, taking filling this gap right here, and then you got another gap right here. So let's see if we can get all-time highs on the Qs. Let's see if we can get it to push higher, take this high out, right, and get up somewhere in here. So we'll be watching the Qs for that. If you can't trade the Qs, you can trade XLK, which is also technology. Um, I added some stocks to the list today. Now even JD got a pop today. It's still on its lows. It's still on its butt, but we can see where it made a low, gave us a hammer candle up high, pull back low, and then a gap up. I don't like this setup as much as I like the one in K-Web. Let's take a look at now. Dell pop. I just put Dell on here because it was traded a lot today. Had a lot of volume today. You can see over 32 million shares traded in Dell Technologies today. They had earnings, and you can see this big gap right here. I really don't. I put my indicators on. I really don't like let's see. I really don't like chasing stocks like this, even though just based on my stochastics, it has a little bit more room to run to the upside. Just be careful. You need to have. I don't know how far I got to go back to get a take profit level here. 'Cause it gapped up past these highs. This is a 3-year chart, and so it's already past those highs. I don't know if it's an all-time high, but it's definitely a 3-year high, and it's running. Anytime you get a gap though that big, at some point I expect that gap to get filled. Broadcom was a big surprise today. Broadcom is that stock that I've seen a lot of different analysts are calling it like the next Nvidia. Everybody's looking for that next AI play because a lot of people missed the Nvidia move. So, but Broadcom was down today over 5%. You got this big red candle. Now it's an $872 stock. So it just like it had a just put this in perspective. It had a 5% move down. Dell Technologies had a 21% gap up. Also, a firm went up 5% today. Look at Affirm. Affirm was on. I talked about Affirm on last week's video as well. If I'm out 3 years. Just look how long Affirm has been like just near the bottom. So is this the place where Affirm? Are we gonna see Affirm take off? Now these are the highs from way back uh, November. When is this? Is this November 2020? Let's look because I'm trying to see. I want to be exact. This is November 21. So this is November 8th, 21. And you can see where it was up, had a high of 176.65. All right. So from 176.65, we'll just call it 177 bucks all the way down to $21. Is this the low? So if this is the low, and you can get in here, you're generally you're buying the low, right? You got a nice little move. I don't think it's gonna ever get back up to here, but I don't know. Who knows, right? But what we do know is it's making a strong move about the hole. A nice gap here. I would like to see a pullback. I want to see a pullback. Get something in it, pull back in here before I try to get in it long. Let's see. Bristol Myers was up today. I've been talking about Bristol Myers, talked about JD. I also want to look at Tesla. Tesla had a nice down move today. Tesla was down over 5% today. Nice big red candle. I do have a level down here on Tesla right around $200. I don't know if this is going to be the start of that, but could just be chopping around. Right, Tesla could push higher. If the Nasdaq pushes higher, then Tesla will push higher. Tesla is inside the Nasdaq, so it's just one of those things. If we're gonna get the triple Qs to push higher, we need Tesla to push higher as well. Let's look at the video was down almost 1.75%, about $8, which really ain't nothing to Nvidia. AMD was up, Lulu was up. Lulu had a big day today, up 6%. Everybody going crazy over yoga pants. I guess they had good earnings. Look at this candlestick. I'm gonna put it on the weekly, and we'll look at like let's go to it. I don't even know if Lulu was around. Let's go a 5-year weekly. All right. So we got looking at this on the weekly. Look, hit a little different. So is it gonna make these highs again? I don't know what the RSI is. Okay, so the RSI is only a 62. So we got room to run. It can definitely run higher. So Lululemon, that might not be a bad trade. Normally, I don't like being late to the game, but if we can get it, it's taking these highs out. You just needed to break past this high right here, which I do think we may get that next week. And then after that, it's sky's the limit. So Lulu, we'll keep looking at Lulu, but mainly we got K Web. I got a nice bullish setup in K Web. I like that. Like this is one of them stocks where I'll probably just trade in and out. Right. I actually think that off of this low right here, we got this up move. It went sideways for months. I actually think it's time for it to start moving up again. And so my last, I got levels all the way up here around $40, 39.02, 39.96. So this is one of those ones where I can just buy shares, put a cover call, keep doing that, working it till it gets all the way up to, my final take profit level. I generally don't hold stocks to this level. I'll get out at the 423.6 on my Fibonacci extension. So we'll just keep an eye on that. And make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, share, do all that stuff. And then be on the lookout. The next video on my beginner technical analysis class. It's just drawing trend lines. So I'm gonna go over. Probably gonna use K-Web. I'm gonna find some stocks, and then on the next video, I'll probably release that one on Sunday. I'm gonna scan for next week's stocks. We're gonna see what's in play. We'll go over some stuff that we could possibly get into next week as well. That video will be coming on Sunday. So, hey guys, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.